Hello, my lovely Taurus. How is everyone? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So we are going to be doing your January mid-monthly reading. It is a general reading, so it may not be able to resonate for all of you. And if you want something that is meant for your exact energy, then I do have personals open, and everything that you'll need to know will be in the description box below for you. Personals are on sale right now. You can receive a recorded video reading, 2 questions for $15, 5 questions for $30, or Zoom readings for $45, and everything that you need to know is in the description box. So archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding. For my lovely Taurus, please. May the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through, and may they please find those who need to hear them. All right, Taurus, let's take a look and see what's going on for you guys. All right, we have the World card here. You know, out of 5 cards, you have 4 of them that are majors. That's some pretty big energy. So you got the World card here at the bottom of the deck for your general overall energy. Endings and beginnings. I feel like there's something here, Taurus. There's a connection here that I don't want to say that you're a little afraid of. I don't really quite think it's that. But I do feel like it does feel like you're taking a chance on this person. You know, and maybe that's because I feel like there could be still things that you need to heal from this person from the past. With the Star card in the reverse. But it does kind of feel like to me that, you know, I suppose this could be a new person that you're taking a chance on too. It just feels like there's an energy of anxiety or fear when it comes to this. You have the Devil and the Fool card both here. But I do think you move towards it. So we're gonna get their energy on the table and see what this is. But there's definitely a new beginning here. You're definitely moving towards it. Show me the person that Taurus is dealing with in this situation. What is their energy towards Taurus? Show me the person that Taurus is dealing with in this situation. What is their energy towards Taurus, please? You guys have the Devil in the exact same spot. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Capricorn. You also have all the fixed signs. You have Aries here as well, Aquarius here. So you have Aquarius here twice, Scorpio here twice, Capricorn here twice, Leo here twice. In the past, I do feel like this is a past person, okay? And I feel like in the past, this person has been very non-committal, maybe even manipulative. Maybe they had other options or explored other options. You have the 7 of Cups here, or they could just created a lot of illusions or, you know, tried to get you to believe things that weren't the reality of the situation, created stories or things like that. Because they were, you know, not committed to this in the way that you desired them or the way that they pretended to be. Now they have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. I feel like they're trying to move away from that energy. I also feel like they are trying to, I think they've had some realizations when it comes to that behavior and what it's cost them. Okay? I feel like they're really taking a look at their actions, their behaviors, what it's cost them, what it's affected them. I feel like they're trying to make a change. I do. I feel like they were starting to see some of their toxic energies here. It's showing up in their true intention as the Devil. They feel very, very connected to you. Okay? That being said, I feel like they don't want to go back to the past with the 6 of Cups in the reverse, at least the way that it was before. I feel like this person is coming in and just expressing a lot to you. I'm going to be very honest with you, Taurus. I feel like this person is coming in and, you know, telling you how much they've changed, how much they've realized, you know, the kind of person that they don't want to be, the kind of person they do want to be. They realize their toxic behaviors. What concerns me is the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse for their action. To me, that does kind of look like, you know, still not really fully willing to invest the time, effort, and energy into something that it's going to need to nurture it back to a stable place. So I feel like there's a lot of talk here, but not a lot of action to back it up. The actions aren't really aligning. They could be having some awarenesses of their toxic habits and behavior, but when it comes down to actually being willing to put the work in, I don't see that. And I feel like this is something that I feel like you guys have been trying to close out. It's definitely a cycle. You got the World card here as the overall energy. I feel like you guys have been trying to, but you feel a very strong pull to this person too. There's, whether this is codependency or whether it's just a very strong attraction or bond that you have of, you literally, you know, these people are here. I'm covering up because naked feels some type, or naked, because YouTube feels some type of way about the nakedness, but these people are chained together here. You know, I feel like you feel like that. You feel chained to this person. It's like you try to move on from them, and they're still there. They still occupy your mind. You still have a hard time. It's like you guys are feeling that way towards one another, even though you recognize where you guys are not good for one another. This person's coming in with some big promises, but their actions aren't aligning. And that's just something I think that's why this reading is coming up for you guys. But you have the Full card here in your thoughts. Like you recognize that it is taking a chance, that you have to open yourself back up to like repeating the same past, repeating the same experiences. The Star card in the reverse, I do feel like there's a lot of healing that still needs to happen here. I feel like you're aware of that because it's showing up in your heart space. I also feel like it is a little bit of a lack of hope. I think a part of you does still desire it, but the other part is acknowledging that, you know, isn't holding out a lot of hope. I want to put it like that. You know, the devil here as well. You still feel very connected to this person. It's a very strong a connection that you feel. The King of Wands, you're definitely taking some kind of action. Let's take a look and see what it is. Tell me about this Fool energy. The Ace of Wands. So you're thinking about opening up and taking another chance, taking the risk at sparking things back up here. Ooh. But you are concerned, you're worried that this person isn't going to work on things, that they're not really going to put the work in. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like because you've heard these promises before and that's been the result. Tell me about the Star card in the reverse. The Two of Swords in the reverse. And the Six of Cups in the reverse. You know, there's a part of you that is afraid to go back to the past, does not want to repeat what you have before. It's like you want to be with this person, you just don't want it to be like it was in the past. And I feel like you're a little bit, lacking a little bit of hope that things have really changed. I think a part of you knows that they really haven't, but the other part wants to believe it so bad. You got the Devil energy here, the Eight of Cups in the reverse, so this person is returning towards you. And the Ace of Cups in the reverse. It's very emotionally overwhelming for you. It's like an outpouring of emotion. This person returning. I think you are well aware of the connection that you have for this person and what it is. I feel like you're well aware that it is something that it is strong, but it isn't healthy for you guys. Tell me about this King of Wands here. Three of Swords in the reverse. And the Emperor. And the Justice card. I do feel like a lot of you guys are, now just keep this in mind, this is tarot, and this part does not have to resonate for all of you. Only you get to decide what is best for you. Only you get to decide who you allow to have access to your energy or not. You know, that's only a decision that you get to make. Tarot doesn't get to make that for you. Nobody gets to make that for you. Only you do. And that's very empowering. But it's also a great responsibility, right? What is that expression? With great power comes great responsibility. Because with making that decision of who we allow to our life, who we allow to have access to our energy, we also have to take that responsibility and accountability when, for how things turn out. So I do feel like a lot of you guys are going to choose to take action on trying to heal this with this person. But you do not have to. And for others of you, to me, this could also look like trying to stay strong with that Emperor energy and accept things for what they are. The Justice card could be trying to, clear the air or maybe like make amends or leave things off on a positive note. It doesn't necessarily have to be a reconciliation. Tell me about this Page of Swords. They've been thinking about communicating for a while. I feel like they just weren't sure how it was going to receive. They weren't sure if they were going to get the response that they wanted to get. Some of them could have been watching your social media and things of that nature as well. The Chariot in the reverse. So even though they weren't communicating towards you, they didn't move on. You know, they were still thinking about you. The Chariot in the reverse. They hadn't moved on. They hadn't moved forward yet. Tell me about this 6 of Cups in the reverse. We got the 2 of Wands in the reverse. To me, that says that they've made a decision that they don't want to. I do feel like this person is aware of their actions. I feel like they do have a strong connection with you. I think it's harder for them to move away from those past toxic traits and habits and behaviors than they want to acknowledge and they want to admit to themselves. Because I do see that they have the intention of doing that, but at the end of the day, it comes down to having a hard time actually leaving it behind. You know, the 2 of Wands, when it's in the upright, he is leaving behind what he has known to go in a new direction. In the reverse, it feels like it's the opposite to me in that, okay? So where I feel like this person is having a hard time leaving behind what they've known. Okay, they're having a hard time leaving that past, those past toxic habits and behaviors. So even though they're saying, I feel like that's why their intentions and their actions are not aligning, right? Because I do feel like they do have the intention of leaving that behind, but when it comes down to doing it, you know, they're not. They're struggling. Tell me about this Devil energy. 5 of Cups in the reverse. They want to feel better. You know, they don't want to be without you. They don't want to have to grieve you. You know, they do feel a very strong connection with you, just like you do with them. The 7 of Cups in the reverse, and they can see that right now. It's like when you guys are in separation and they don't have you, it's like they can see things so clearly. They know that they want this. But when it comes down to you guys being back together and them trying to actually make these changes and leave that toxic behavior behind, you know, then they're not living up to that. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Page of Wands in the reverse. Having a hard time taking those steps, those little steps. The 7 of Swords, it leads to more sneaky behavior, more dishonesties. The Ace of Pentacles. So like I said, I don't feel like they're lying when they have these intentions and these promises to you. But their intentions and actions are not matching up, and that's something that is important for you to recognize here. But that is what I have for you guys. If it resonates, let me know in the comments down below. If it doesn't, then check out your other placements. Everything that you'll need to know, whether it's about this reading, scheduling your personals, or Patreon, all of that is in the description box below for you. If you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. And most importantly, if you want personal prayers for any reason at all, put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below and I will go through and pray for you. So I am sending so much love and light until next time.